Good morning, everyone. Continuing to track the path of Tropical Storm Hanna. Now you can see the center starting to make its way into the upper valley. Still have bands, though, of rain wrapping around that system and still looking at a lot of power outages across a large part of the area. There's your radar. There you can see the circulation and starting to see the heavier bands on the south and east side of the center, and then some more as you go out over the Laguna Madre, the island, and out into the Gulf of Mexico as this whole area continues to drift slowly west-southwestward. So we're going to see maybe a little bit of a lull right in through here, and then there's some more bands that still have to make its way through. So this morning into the afternoon, we're still looking at some potential for some very heavy rainfall. There you can see one of the heavier bands right now extending from eastern or central parts of Hidalgo County, that's McAllen, Edinburgh, over towards Mission, Alton, down towards just west of Hidalgo there. That whole area is moving off towards the west, and then you see some more there on Highway 83 as you cross into the Starr County area. Here is a look at rainfall estimates so far. Right around 8 to 12 inches in this area of pink, that lighter shade of pink into that red area there. And then around that, we've been seeing some estimates of around 3 to 4 inches of rain. Now, we're not done yet. So the good news is some of these numbers are not as high as we were thinking they were going to be, but you're still looking at some of that 8 to 12 right in through here. And again, some of that heavier band still sitting just offshore. So there is your tornado watch. In effect, that's the red areas here. And again, this is not uncommon to see those little spin-ups with the tropical systems as they move through the area. So this will go on until 9 o'clock this morning. Then you got a flash flood watch for the entire area that goes on until about 7 o'clock this evening. And then the boxes of green here are flood warnings that will be in effect for still quite a bit longer as the rain continues to sift westward through the same area over and over again. So this is not going to be over with anytime soon. By the time we get into this afternoon, into this evening, I think we'll really start to see it wind down across the area. Here are winds right now, and still looking at some sustained winds up around 30 to 40 miles an hour, mainly now starting to shift from the lower valley into the mid and upper valley now. And there you can see that's the center right here of Tropical Storm Hanna as it continues to march westward. Wind gusts are also still relatively high. McAllen seeing some wind gusts up around 50 miles an hour. So in that 40 to 50 mile range there. So still very gusty out there. Not looking at a lot of damage out there, but I know on the drive-in this morning I saw some little tree limbs down. But the problem is a lot of stuff being blown around, trash cans in the road and that sort of thing. So best thing to do, have a reason to be on the highway, just stay home. That's going to be the best deal for you. There is a look at the peak wind gust, 62 miles per hour at Harlingen, 69 at Port Mansfield, 60 miles per hour there at McAllen. And again, here is your flood watches and warnings. So the darker green is your flash flood watch. Then you get these little boxes of the lighter green here. Those are your flood warnings. And again, some of these rainfall totals of 8 to 12 inches in some spots and more isolated as you get towards the mid-valley or so. But still, the rain is continuing to take its toll on the area. Again, flash flood watch in effect until 7 o'clock this evening. These flood warnings will go on for at least the rest of the morning, and we'll have to see if they get extended. We're going to continue to keep you up to date here in the CBS 4 News Weather Center. We'll have another update coming up at the bottom of the hour. Be safe, everyone.